Hi there, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lou Miller, founder of Lou Miller Academy. In today's video, I want to talk about financial freedom. Okay, I am a financial mentor. I teach with my coaching program, one-to-one coaching program, how to create a monthly stream of income without the need of a second job. Okay, I share in these videos my experience, what I did, what I'm doing, what I will do, what my transformation, my mindset shifts, my failures, what I did wrong, what it worked for me. So I hope these things could be an inspiration for you, and maybe they could be useful in your path to your financial freedom. So, first of all, define what is the true financial freedom. Okay, there are several steps of freedom. Okay, and what worked for me, I was a corporate man. Okay, um, I worked for 15 years, okay, in a big corporation. Okay, I had a pet like a manager in this corporation, so lots of hours every day, but money wasn't so good. Okay, and I quit, and I decided to work by myself. I started my business. I had my investments, and this was the true what I really wanted. Okay, so maybe you are now in a situation that you want to change something in your life. You know what you want, you don't know how to get to it, or you still don't know. Okay, what you really want. You are looking for it. So, but you want change something in your life. Okay, so but first of all, define the true financial freedom. Okay, what is that? What is financial freedom? It's not about only getting rich. Okay, because if you ask out of the street 10 people, okay, what is financial freedom for you? Probably you'll get 10 different answers, completely different. Okay, so I asked that. Okay, in my past when I was looking for for a change. Okay, I didn't know what to do. I was stuck, but I really wanted to change my life. I didn't want to be a corporate man anymore, and I started to study, to have mentors, to ask people, but I really had different answers. Okay, so let's focus, define the true freedom. Okay, what I learned, okay, after some time that first of all, it's really personal because what is freedom for me, okay, could be different from what you really want. Okay. I wanted to move from a country. I lived in Italy, and I wanted to work as a remote. Okay, I have a business, an online business, my investments. So nothing related to a specific physical place. Okay, this was the freedom. Okay, for me, I was looking for. Maybe you want to live where you live right now, okay, but doing something else because you are in love, okay, with your the place where you born or raised or where you currently live. Okay, this is the special place. This is an experience, okay. For me, there is our inner voice that tell us, okay, I want that. Okay, this is not the place for me, or this is the really place I live. The place, but you can talk, okay, with this voice about everything, your job you're doing, the business you want to start, the family, the person you want, the wife or the girlfriend or the husband or the man you want in a relationship in your life. Okay, so we already know what we want, but every day we don't listen to this voice because we started to, with our conscious mind, to, with the logic, okay, lying to us, okay, this is my experience. No, it's not right time. It takes time. It takes a lot of money, and I don't know what to do, how to do it. Okay, okay, okay. Let's stay like in the current situation. No, not so perfect. Okay, but I already know it's a little stable, so it's better to stay like this. Okay, this is, and I've been this situation for years. Okay, while my voice inside was telling me, okay, but I want to move. I want to my own business, my own investments. I don't want to work for any company anymore. Okay, and it took time. Okay, for me because I was telling lies to me. Okay, I was lying to me because okay, it's not the right time. I have a career. I'm a manager. I have a stable income. It's not what I want, but at least it's stable. And probably that sounds familiar to you. Okay, so first of all, define your own freedom. To me, the first level, okay, was to having an income, okay, not from a corporate or a company, when to work as an employee, okay, that was at least the same as my job, okay, the corporate job. This was my freedom, my first level of freedom. Okay, so this is my own experience. I suggest you to take paper and pen and write what is your definition of freedom, what you really want. Okay, the first step. Okay, getting rich, have millions, have a yacht, it's great, okay? But let's just start with the first step. Okay, so define your own freedom in if you would change something in your life and going towards your goal, so what you really want. What is the first step? What would you need? How much money in a month you would need to reach the first step of financial freedom? Okay, so it could be different. That's why it's personal. It could be different. I talk on a regular basis with lots of people, students, and students, friends, okay, people, where I networking at the events. I know always know new people, okay, and just I share experience and I ask to my students also, and it's different because uh, for someone could be, I don't know, 2,000 euro, just to the same level as their currently job. Okay. For someone else, it could be more, for example, 5,000, 10,000. Okay. And so they need to do different actions. Okay. So first of all, but having in mind a specific number helps focus. And this is what worked for me. I start to focus very precisely and what I really wanted because I had a specific goal. I want to be free, okay, but it's not a specific goal. I want, for example, an income working as a freelancer or self-employed, an income at least of X amount, okay, because I need X for rent, X for food, X for expenses, X to save, X to invest, I need the X amount of money. Okay, so our mind starts to, and I ask myself this, okay, I need X amount of money at first. Okay, how could I get there? I started to ask myself and find solution. When you start, and this is my own experience, when you start to ask yourself different questions, okay, I started to find different solution. Okay, it's not easy in the beginning. It wasn't easy because I was forcing myself, my mind, to find different answer. I haven't asked for years. Okay, to my mind. So yeah, of course, I would always was thinking like I want my own business. I want to move from here, want to live in a different country, close to the ocean. Okay, but it wasn't nothing specific. When it really started, okay, I want to quit in a few months. Now I need to get a solution. Okay, how? And I started to ask myself specific question. I want X amount of money in a month. How could I get there? What could I do to get this amount of money? I started to saving. Okay, I had a plan, a simple plan, but I had a plan, a written plan. So take the paper and the pen and write a plan. Not only, first of all, how much money would you need in a month? And I suggest, like in another video, at least 6 months, especially if you are changing completely from a corporate job to a freelancer or a business owner. Okay, so where everything is it's uncertain. Okay, as definition, I suggest at least 6 months of monthly expenses. Okay, already paid because you saved before. So I was doing that. For months, for years, I saved constantly every month, okay, at least and a certain amount of money. So I had several months, okay, when I quit because I only knew a couple of things. Okay, I need X amount of money a month, and I have X months or years, okay, already saved. So if things won't go so easy, so fast like I wished, or something it could have taken more, for example, because I need to learn everything new. Okay, um, I could have been more relaxed because I already had an amount of money to live. Okay, at least for I suggest at least 6 months, 1 year better. Okay, I had more than 1 year, but at least 6 months. Okay, but one year it but much better. Okay, so I started to ask myself. So first of all, define your own definition of financial freedom. At least the first step. Okay, we want probably if you are watching my video, you want millions, you want a yacht, you want a sports car, you want a luxurious lifestyle. That's great. Okay, but let's just start with the first step. If you have already done the first step, make the following step. Okay, probably you have already done that. You have changed. You have your income is higher. You are living in a place you don't like. But for my experience, this is there are always you discover new levels, new steps, okay, to freedom, because there is always a place you want to visit, and because you want to go to fly there in a business class, in a first class, and live in a five-star hotel and live the experience of five-star lifestyle. Okay, so it takes money just to go there. So it means you need to have a business or several streams of income that pays not only this lifestyle, but also save money, invest money, okay, and more. So it takes a lot of more and more money. So, but let's just focus on the first step, okay, or the following step. What you want in 6 months from now, in a year from now, different from what you are living right now. Okay. So define your own financial freedom. Financial freedom is to me was the freedom to choose, to go to a restaurant, for example, and dine with my wife without watching price. Okay. I'm not interested in sports car, watches, and I'm not really interested in that. I'm more into experiences, to live experiences. Okay, so first, this was my first level of financial freedom. Okay, having an income, um, okay, more or less like the company I had in a company, and move. Okay, had a remote, um, working as a remote, and not watching the price. Okay, in a restaurant menu. Okay, so for you, it could be something else. So don't ask people what the freedom for you, because they are not you. They don't want what you want, and probably, and they will give a hard time to you, okay? Because they won't, and probably won't understand why you ask, why you talk about that, and that is completely different from their lives. So don't talk this by experience, okay? Maybe you are responsible for your life. You can uh, choose what you really want, okay? You can choose how to do that the way you prefer. In my experience, don't talk to people, especially if they are not living the life you want, the change you are planning to do. Okay, because they don't understand, especially your family, your parents, unless they are a business owners, they are millionaires, and you want to create your own business. Okay, talk to them, because they already did it. Okay, but if you are talking to a person, to people who they are not living the life you want, they don't want to change. The most of the people don't want the change. It's sad, but it's true. Okay, so if you expect some good advice from people they don't want to change anything in their life, you will be uh, I don't know what kind of adjective, but they're not good adjectives in mine. Maybe they're not so polite. So I won't tell you that. I'm not going to tell you that. But you would be at least disappointed. They're going to criticize you. They're going to try to destroy your dream, your change. They don't want you to change, because if you change, you force people around you ask themselves what they are doing wrong in their life. Because why, if you change, if you act, if you're doing something different and you improve your life, people around you, they are not improving their life. They are doing the same thing they have been doing for 10 years, 20 years, 50 years. They, you force them to ask themselves new questions. But if he or she did it, why I, and what about me? It's a very uncomfortable situation. It's they are going to suffer, ask themselves. Okay, and to not we don't like tell us the truth. Okay, it's our nature. Our mind is going. The work, our mind's work is to protect us, to maintain everyone stable. Our mind doesn't want change. Okay, we have to. We must fight to ourselves, our habits, our paradigms, because we are thinking, we have been thinking this kind of thinking for years, for decades. We need to fight against us, okay, to change. Imagine fight against people, fight, no, not literally fight, okay. But people don't understand. People around you don't understand, especially if they are not living what you want to live. You are forcing to ask themselves, what am I doing with my life? Why didn't I do anything before? It's a very uncomfortable situation. Suffering, it's embarrassing. You're going to make more money than them. They have been working for 10 years, 20 years, 30 years in the same job, in the same company, or more or less the same. The life is the same. You want to change completely. You are the black sheep. Okay, you're going to be the black sheep doing different. You are breaking the circle of people. You are used to meet every week with your friends, family, relatives, in-laws, I don't know. Suddenly, you start to tell people, sorry, I cannot. I'm working on my business. Example. Come on, let's go out and drink and chill out. I can't. I'm working on my project. It starts to, it's very uncomfortable for them. Don't expect people telling you, yeah, come on, pal, come on, bro, keep going, we support you. You would be disappointed. Maybe someone could tell you that, a very close friend, a very close, okay, maybe he could tell you that, but probably it's not what he or she really thinks. Because you are forcing them to ask very, very uncomfortable questions their life. Don't talk to anyone. This is my advice from my experience. Do what you want. Okay. So, first of all, after you define your level of freedom, and don't tell anyone, write in the paper, keep it yourself, keep it to yourself, to your wife or your husband. Okay, so your family, but not relatives, in-laws, friends, colleagues, people you know, you meet once a week. No. Okay, so there are different ways. When you start asking new questions and a new world opens up. Okay, there are lots of ways to create. There is a world out there you can't even imagine. This is what I thought. Okay, but I know more or less what I could do. I couldn't even imagine how many possibilities, how many choices, how many businesses I could do. It's really I knew probably just a small part. There is a world out there that people and I in my past. Okay, we do the same things in the same places, watching the more or less the same things. It's our small world around, made by news, by people, by places. It's very, very little. Okay. And even if I used to travel a lot around Europe, in Russia, or Europe, USA, this helped, okay, to open my mind more and more. Okay. Even if I used to travel a lot. And I thought I knew there are lots of possibilities, lots of really a new world was waiting for me. I knew really just a small part. There is a lot of new world out there. Okay, so if you want to discover it, go ahead. Okay. And so there are lots of things to do. There are, for example, a business, online business, physical business, real estate, for example, to create this stream of income. Investments, there are lots of investments you could do. I choose to having an income with options, options investing. I love options, okay, because they are the most, I think, this is my idea, of course, this is the most powerful investment instrument ever created for retail people, okay? So only banks and funds could use this kind of instruments, financial instruments until, oh, I don't know, 20 years ago. So for retail people, it's the most powerful investment, okay? Because it's very flexible. I love them. First of all, because I easily understood them. Okay, I understood, I appreciated them, and I can sell, I can have a monthly income. Okay, so I started. Okay, then I work as a self-employed, doing completely different things from before. I work as sales, work as a manager, but as a self-employed. Okay, and I started my own business while I was investing. Okay, so I started to create different streams of income, but options I really love it because I could start with a few thousand, okay, euro, just an income, okay, but and I made another video, think as a business owner, it's scalable, okay, and it doesn't take my time, okay, just 1 hour a month and a little bit more just to check, but I mean, not every day, not so difficult to understand, everyday hours to follow it. It's no, this is trading and it's a completely different thing because trading it needs, it's a job, a full-time job. Okay, to be a trader, you need to start, prepare, and work lots of hours every day. Consistency. Okay, just making trading part time doesn't work. Okay, so this is trading. This is I do investments. Okay, so investment, and this is what I teach because I started to do with myself, and then in the networking with friends, talking to people, you know that. Okay, what do you do for a living? What about you? I started to tell what I did, and people started to be curious about that and ask me, okay, but okay, can you teach me that? I'm really interested in. And I started to teach to a few people, and more people continue to ask me to teach until I decided to create this program, the one-to-one coaching program. Okay, why? I didn't choose to make a course. Okay, it would have been easier for me to record a video course once, selling and automated. Why one-on-one, working weekly? Because I don't like, I paid, I don't know, I don't remember, but a lot to learn. Business, marketing, sales, investments, options, okay. And every course, more or less, and they had something in common. Very good theory, very interesting, okay. But when I came home and was alone in my room, just me and my laptop, and I asked myself, okay, now what? What are the practical steps? A, B, C, do this, and do that. But I didn't know because nobody taught me. So when I started to, when people ask me, teach me, and I started to ask myself, okay, how could I teach that? I immediately had my answer. Okay, I want practical things, teach one-on-one because it's very step by step. Okay, do this, and do that. I am a guide, I am a mentor, so I teach in a practical way because I want people to have concrete steps from even from for beginners, okay, from zero to know what to do and have practical steps. So be autonomous is the goal, and this could be done for all the life, okay, or until anyone could want to do. Okay, so that's why I did it. I did that. This is one way. It could be real estate, as I told before, businesses, different things, a lot of things. Okay, and one key, you can choose the vehicle you prefer. Okay, you can change in the future. So I have two advices for it. Choose one vehicle to begin, have results, and then diversify, and then add a second, a third, another stream of income. Because this is my experience. When I worked, when I was a corporate man, I started a side hustle, okay? But they didn't work, okay? Because I didn't work. And because my focus, I was losing focus. Okay, so results were very little. Okay, not so exciting. Okay, so and I was trying to, okay, let's try a couple. Let's try three different things, and let's see which one works better. Okay, in theory, it's everything great. In practice, didn't work. The system didn't work. I failed. Okay, because the most of my focus was on a daily basis on my job. I was working as a corporate man. I had few time extra, and divided in two or three different things. It means that the focus for each side hustle, okay, let's go like this, a side hustle was very, very, very little. So if you put zero focus or little focus, we cannot expect big results. Okay, so I hoped, okay, but I realized, okay, that this system didn't work. So focus, when I started to focus only on one income, develop, okay, when I had results, I started to focus on another one. Okay, so this is my suggestion for you. This is my personal experience. Maybe you can start three different things all together in the same time, and it could work better. I don't know, but this is my experience. Focus on one, have results, and then diversify, then add the stream of income. This is the first advice. Second advice, the power of consistency. I worked in a side hustle once a week, Sunday, okay, when I didn't work for the job, okay, for my company. Once a week, I tried that, and even if few hours on Sunday, I saw that because I did both every day, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, half an hour, okay, every day, it's better than once a week for 5 hours. Even if the hours worked in once a week are more, okay, than the 15 or 30 minutes you can work every day. This is my experience. The results are not the same because I realized, and I tried once a week, but it didn't work. I fail like that. And when I started to do something every day, just 15, 30 minutes, okay, my results were better. I realized that consistency is the key because results comes from rhythm. Okay, when you are, for example, when you work out, it's better to make push-ups every day, 20 push-ups every day, than once a week, 100, 200 push-ups, and then nothing for the rest of the week. Because our muscles, I'm not a fitness coach, so, but I work out, so this is my experience also, not in business, but with my body. Okay, so this is my experience. I work out for half an hour, not more, but consistently. Okay, so 4 or 5 times a week. Four, okay, depends on when you have more business. This period of time could be less. When I'm more free, could be more. But my muscle works better, and I see results, better results. Okay, so rhythm is the key. Probably you have heard consistency is the key, but what is consistency? The practical. Okay, it means every day I know, I understand, you have your work, you have a family, you have children, you have your dog, you have to pick up your parents. Okay, so, but work on what you want to change or what to do, what you want to do. 15 minutes. Start little. 15 minutes a day. Then 20 minutes, then half an hour, but every day. Consistency is really the key because results in the long term, especially, they are much bigger, so powerful. Okay. So this is my two advice about that. So another shift I made, okay, to reach the freedom, it's I wanted a side hustle, okay, but and this is a mistake, another mistake. I made tons of mistakes. I currently made mistakes, and I will. So as I told in the last video, embrace making mistakes. Okay, it's the way to growth. It's the growth passes from mistakes. Okay, so another mistake, I was thinking about creating a side hustle, but just with the extra cash. Okay, so let's do something to have just 300 euro, 400, 500 euro, just extra cash. Okay, and I saw that it didn't work. Okay, for me, because yeah, in theory, we have the theory and how it works in the real world. Okay, in theory, okay, having imagine now in your life what could be an extra cash that could be, you could be a little bit more comfortable if you have I don't know 500 euro, $500. Okay, you would be more comfortable every month. And in the beginning, I started to think about that. Okay, let's try with a little sum of money extra, and then if it works, okay, let's make it bigger. Didn't work because there is no energy. I needed a why, but a big why. Why? And I started to ask myself, when I saw that this system didn't work, maybe it could work for you. Good, I'm happy for you. To me, it didn't work because when I started to ask myself, okay, why would I want this just few extra cash, few hundreds more? And when I realized that they were not the solution I was looking for, because my desire was to quit the job and move and work at my own business. So few extra cash, what difference at this point would have made? no difference. So unconsciously, probably I knew it, and there was no energy, no energy. I really needed a big why to work, to focus on it, to make actions, to work on it, not just few hundreds. Yes, in the theory, okay, better a little extra than nothing. Yeah, well, I agree, but there is no energy. No energy to work every day, every month, just for extra cash, few hundreds, 200 more. You work just, oh, wow, I've got 200 euro or 300 euro more this month with this side hustle. Wow, I'm so happy. Probably not. It didn't work for me. So I started with this intention, but it didn't work. I failed again. Okay. So I started to ask myself, okay, that is something wrong. I need to change something. So um, another advice, not shift from extra cash to building stability. I want an income. Uh, Maybe income could start small, but something scalable, something that could raise in the long run. Okay, that could make a difference. Something that I really like to work when I every day I don't wait to come home and work half an hour, 1 hour on that. Okay, probably as I did, the results in the beginning, okay, were small results, like extra cash. But the goal was not the extra cash. Okay, this was a consequence from the actions, from my intention, from a focus. Okay, so this is my advice for you. Don't focus on extra cash. Focus on building stability, building an income, the freedom to choose. What would you do with the income? Write that down. With this income, I could quit my job and move to X place and started to my own business or work on what I really want, my passion, what I really want. Okay. So this the fire that burns inside that makes action. I started to ask me for solution to get there. Not because I wanted the extra cash. This it didn't work. Maybe it could work for you. It didn't work for me because there was no energy, no energy for that. So this a mind shift. If you do that, you will succeed faster, okay, than what I did. It took time for me because I made a lot of mistakes. I didn't have anyone who could suggest me. Yeah, I had mentor at a certain point. Okay, I paid for private consultancy courses, coaching one-on-one. Okay, with mentors that show me the way. Okay, but in the beginning, I was trying and I made a lot of mistake. So this is one big shift that will save you tons of time. Okay, so this is everything for the video for today. Hope that could be useful, inspiring for you. So if you are ready to take action, to for your commitment to add the stream of income, to having fast results, and working with a coach who really show the way and teach you how to do that step by step. Do this, and do that, and to start to reach your goal. Okay, to start to have freedom to choose in your life. Okay, you can write to my office. That is my personal assistant. That is my mail below this video. Okay, so we can make a free consultation call and we see if we are a good fit and we can help you to reach your goal. And I will explain you how. Okay, I can do that. So right to my office, and have a nice day. See you in the next video. Like, subscribe, share, everything. Thanks for that. See you on the next video. Bye.